Hey guys, Coach Lauren here. We have a lower body strength workout today. Let me explain. You're going to need a couple things equipment-wise. So I'm going to use the barbell today for work, but totally fine if you don't have the barbell. You can use dumbbells. We are trying to go heavy today, so try to pick some heavier weights. So if you have a barbell at home, get that set up. We're going to be doing front squats, and then I also have a bench because we're going to do hip thrusts off the bench. If you don't have a bench, that's okay. We'll just do glute bridges with the weight, the dumbbells, all right? And then you're going to need, I have a thicker plate back here, but if you have like a low step, like one of those aerobic steps, that works good too. We're going to do lunges off the step. So a lower one, not a high step, okay? If you don't have a step, that's okay. We can just do them flat, all right? So those are your options today. So get that set up, and we're gonna get going. Start your watches. We are gonna start with some air squats. Just go down and up. Okay, keep that chest tall. My legs are a little bit wider than those hips. And then get low. Okay, let's get nice and warm here. We're gonna burn those legs out today. I'm excited. Leg day is my favorite. Okay, 2 more. Last one. Now I want you to take your opposite arm, opposite leg. Toy soldiers. Okay, and then switch. Just get those hamstrings loose. Exhale as you lift the leg up, okay? Right there, exhale. Good. Okay, let's do one more each side. Last one on this side. Last one. All right, we're gonna do some leg swings. If you need a wall or a chair for balance, just keep that leg back and forth. Get those hips warm. Good, now go across in front, side to side, this way. All right, let's switch legs back and forth. All right, now cross side to side. Good. Okay, last thing here, we're gonna do some side shuffle. So I want you to get a little low, and we're gonna shuffle, shuffle. Okay, shuffle, shuffle. Get that blood flowing through the whole body. Get your heart rate up a little bit here. Get those legs loose. Good. Let's go one more each side or each direction. And last one. Good. All right. Okay, we are short and sweet today. 8 reps of everything, 4 rounds, okay? But we're working heavy weight today, heavy-ish, okay? We're gonna start with front squats. Now I'm gonna do these with the barbell, like I said. So the weight is coming in front. I'll walk up here and show you guys closer. But if you have a dumbbell, you can rack them here and just hold them in front. Same thing, okay? So we have 8 of these. All right. So you're gonna rack it up. If you're using the barbell, you wanna keep those elbows up high, okay? Because we don't want the chest to dip forward. All right, chest stays high, so we're gonna do 8. Here we go, down. 1. 2, 4, this is 6, 2 more, make sure you breathe, and last one, 8, good, all right, rack that back up, okay, now from here, actually, I need another barbell, we're gonna do a lunge forward. Actually, I'm just gonna do this forward. Okay, so you're gonna stand on your plate or your step. Okay, both feet are gonna be here, and you're gonna hold the weight like you would a back squat. So instead of what we just did on the front, it's gonna go on the back, okay? And you're gonna lunge forward from the step and come down. Okay, forward from the step. Okay, so lunging, so we're doing 8 each leg. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot this back a little bit. And then I'm gonna do this. Okay, so same thing if you're using dumbbells, you're just gonna wrap them back up on the shoulders, okay? This. Okay, so we're standing on the plate. This is gonna be 8 each leg. This is gonna burn. Okay, take this nice and slow. Okay, remember you're coming from a higher elevated plate, so be careful with your balance here. Okay, if you don't have a step, that's okay. Just do these flat. This coming from the step allows you to get in deeper. That's 8. It's 11. 12. Woo. Okay, one more each side. And rest. Woo. Okay. Back to spread. Okay. All right, next we have our hip thrust with the bench. So, okay, so you're gonna come to your bench, and the barbell is gonna go across the hips. Okay, and you're gonna scoot down. Here, hold that barbell here, and then hip thrust up. It's like a glute bridge. Squeeze the booty at the top, okay? Or if you're on the floor with dumbbells, it's the same motion. You'll hold those dumbbells here and lift up, okay? Squeeze the top. All right. Down. Okay, 8 reps. All right. Slide it on up, both those hips. Go. So down and press up. Squeeze the glutes. This is 6, 7, and 8. All the way down, and roll that back out. All right, wrap that back up. Take a rest. We have calf raises next. So you're gonna grab some dumbbells for that. Okay, so you can do these flat on the floor also, or you can do them off the plate that we have, the step you have, just to get a little more depth. So we have 8 of these. You're gonna have those toes on the plate, and you're gonna come up and down. 2, 3, hold it at the top. 4, 5, 6, balance, 7, and 8. Good. All right. Grab some water. Woo! Round 1 is done. Okay. Assess your weights. Can you go heavier? Do you need to line up? If you're at home, you could probably interchange your weights a little bit. Like, I probably should go lighter on my lunges, but you know, for the sake of time, we're gonna stick with this. So for now, let's stick with this. We're gonna do our front squats again. 8 reps. All right. So make sure those elbows are high. Come under it. Okay. Elbows high, chest stays high, so I'm not bending forward, okay? It's like you kind of want your back, imagine your back is sliding down a wall, okay? You want it really nice and tall and straight. All right, here we go, 8 reps, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, one more, and 8. Good. All right, rest a minute. I'm just short enough to get this barbell racked over the little tippy bar of the barbell. So funny. Short people problems. Okay, lunges. 8 each leg. All right, this is going on the back this time, like we're doing a back squat, okay? Again, if it's the dumbbells, just rack them up to your shoulders. Okay, stand on your step, or your plate, and you're gonna lunge forward. 8 each leg, here we go. 1. 2. That's halfway. Chest stays tall here too. We never want to bend forward or lean forward. About 4 more. One more each leg. And rest. Whew, good. All right. Active. Good. We have hip thrust next. All right. You never want to lift, like, if the barbell's on your back, you never want to lift that overhead and come back forward. You want to re-rack it and then grab it forward to like before, okay? You don't need any shoulder injuries. All right. 8 hip thrusts. Whew. It's spicy today. Here for it. Okay. Roll that barbell up. Or you have your dumbbells. Feet are flat on the floor. Up. All right, 8 reps. Here we go. Down, up, and squeeze. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, down all the way. Whew. Roll that out. Okay, one more in this round. Got those calf raises. Okay, you can do them off the plate or on the floor flat. Show you here without that plate. So, up on those toes, hold at the top for a split second. 8 reps. Here we go. Up, woo, balance, and down, and up, and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right, grab some water. Whew. We're halfway through. We got 2 more sets, 2 more rounds. Okay, we're back to our front squat. So again, front rack this time. Elbows high. Okay, this is really good to practice that range of motion. A lot of people get stuck here because of their wrists. They don't have the mobility in those wrists. So just get those elbows as high as you can here. All right, down and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right, rest a minute. Got those lunges from the step. Okay. Here we go. Rack it on your back, like a back squat. step on your plate. Okay, 8 each leg. Here we go. Lunge forward. Chest stays tall. You're halfway. Good job. All right, we have 4 left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and last one, 4. Woo! Good job. Those I'm gonna feel tomorrow. All right. Back it up and bring it back down if you're using that barbell. So hinges. I mean not hinges, hip thrusts. Okay. Rest a minute. Woo! This is a good idea. Okay. Remember, challenging yourself here, where those 8 reps should be difficult. Okay? All right. Get ready. Here we go. 8 reps. Squeeze the booty at the top. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rest. Woo! Okay. Calf raises. Okay, grab those dumbbells. 8 quality reps here. Okay, up on the toes. Quick hold at the top and back down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Put this down. Grab water. We have 1 more time through. And we're done with this little leg day. Short and sweet. All right. Okay, here, but every time I squat down and I do my calf raises, these are all the snap, crackle, pops, and my ankle and knees. Okay. 8 reps, here we go, front squats. Last time with these. Elbows up high. Get those wrists under the bar, okay? Pressing right across my shoulders. All right, here we go. 8, get low. Chest stays high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done with those. Okay. Woo. Okay. We got lunges. Last 16. All right. Back it. Now let's come up. It's up on the back, like the back squat. Here we go. Grab your plate or step on your step. We're in a lunge. Here we go. Who want to get these over with? All right. 1. Chest is tall. We are halfway. This is 8. 8 more. We've got 4 more to go. One more. Nice job. All right, put that barbell back up. Whew. Okay, we have hip thrust. Bring that down to the floor. You're almost there, guys. Out of the way. All right, 2 more exercises. Here we go. Okay. Slide that barbell over. We go up. Okay. With reps. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Split second squeeze. Two more. And 8. And rest. Woo. Done with the barbell work. Got one more exercise. Those calf raises. Okay. Grab those dumbbells. 8. I know it's the last one. Quality reps. Okay. No speeding through these. Okay. Up on the toes. Hold the top. Come back down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. Okay, put those down. Have some water. Let's stretch. Short and sweet, like I said. Okay. Give me a big inhale. My heart rate's high, so let's try to bring that down. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Okay, let's start by pulling down. Reach for those toes. And then I want you to walk it out. One leg is going to come forward into pigeon. Away. All right, one leg. Then come down as low as you can. Stretch that glute out. That's what we're aiming for, okay? Try to keep your hips straight on, not leaning side to side. If you can get that, you're looking for that glute stretch right there. Okay, switch sides. Woo. After those lunges, my. Okay, from here, push into downward dog. And you try to get the feet all the way to heels to the floor. Stretch those calves. If you're really tight, you're going to feel it in the hamstrings too. You can pedal the feet. Slowly walk those hands in. Roll them nice and slow. Good. Let's do some quad stretch. Grab that foot. Balance. Okay. So once you find your balance, switch sides. All right, give me one more big inhale here. Exhale. All right, lots of water today. Get your protein in, fuel that body. You want to rebuild all the muscle that we just broke down here. So eat, fuel your body right, and drink lots of water. I will see you guys next time. Bye.